Well, yes, we're doing our Maker's Mark Private Selected Bourbon Barrel launch. There's been 100 accounts chosen in the whole United States to have an opportunity to handcraft their own Maker's Mark Bourbon Barrel by selecting an array of staves that could be aged in the barrel to come out with your final product.
Ooh, you're so fancy.
I love the way you talk. Continue.
There's about 1,000 different combinations, and they brought us into the distillery, and we tasted the single batches, and we sat at a table and put together our combination, and they come back and with beakers like mad scientists and make this concoction, and this is what the finished product is likely going to taste like. So our creation here is uniquely only to Varanese, Riverhouse, and Levy, and nobody else would be able to have that combination. This is my expression of what I think Maker's 46 is. Bill Samuel's expression of Maker's 46, of course, is used in the port stave, that he used 10 of those staves in the barrel, and that's Bill Samuel's expression. Mine, we're using heavier mocha, have a little bit of American Pure that adds a sweetness, French Cuvée that adds a creaminess of a mouthfeel. And then we have a toasted spice that just adds a little bit of heat at the end.
My mouth is watering.
It is just very well rounded, and I was kind of almost ashamed that I didn't bring back some while it was aging. I had to wait
Please don't
3
be
months
ashamed.
to even taste some of myself. I was like,
I tell you, most of the time we have to figure out what drink we're going to pair with the food. But in this situation, what food are you going to pair with this drink?
I really think it kind of stands by itself. Of course, we're going to be serving some delicious food. We have some beef tenderloin crostinis and some wonton wrapped shrimp. And more of the foods just accompany this bourbon, but I think this bourbon itself wants to be drank alone. And it's cask strength, so it's 110 proof. It's hot, but it's so subtle on the palate.
I don't know if I've ever had 110 proof bourbon.
we could just put a couple ice cubes in it and
This may be the
round it
second
out.
thing second first in my life that you and I will have in common. First thing that I did with you for the first time ever was you prepared Sarah and I a turducken.
Which was amazing. And now this, how amazing is it that you got to design your own Maker's Mark? That is incredible. And actually, your launch party is going on later tonight. Mo's going to be out there. What is going to be going down at this launch party? How can people go?
You could give Riverhouse a call and make a reservation, or show up at the door for $5 more. But we'll be serving 3 and 1 ounce pours of Maker's Mark, Maker's 46, and then the Private Select. So you get to taste it side by side. And then we have a custom old fashioned cart that someone will craft you your own old fashioned. And if you can't make it tonight, next week at Varanese, we're doing a 4-course dinner that'll be paired with Maker's Mark inspired drinks.
I love it.
Along with the flight also. That'll be $60. You can call Varanese or visit
That's a good
Varanese.com.
price.
That's a great price for a 4-course meal.
We're all about creating value, and that's kind of what my brand is. And
I have to tell you, Varanese is one of my favorite restaurants. And actually, I was downstairs waiting for you guys, and someone went, wait, as in like Varanese, John Varanese is here? And I said, yeah. And she goes, I just went there this weekend. It was so good. And I said, I know.
Plus the location rocks too.
yeah, it's a great spot. It has a good feel to it. Sitting on Frankfort Avenue with that Four Seasons patio that's getting ready to roll back those doors and enjoy the al fresco dining. Today, first day of spring, people are really getting the itch, and I think we're getting to break the 70s today. So.
Oh, yes.
For the launch party, there's a telephone number maybe that they could...
So Riverhouse is 897-5000.
And maybe a website.
For this evening, and riverhouselou.com.
Perfect.
We'll get all this up at themaximum.com because Mo's going to be out there later today. So I guess without further ado, should we taste your amazing mocha, spicy, smooth on the mouth, something?
Without further ado...
Well, I saw cups, Chris. I hated to get presumptuous,
cups,
but...
don't you?
It'd be a shame. You can't bring product without having
you had me at
taste
mocha
there.
and spices.
Even though it's kind of
Oh, my God.
early this morning, but...
Listen,
it's
have you met Chris and I?
early.
It's never too early.
Some people may say that you have
smells
a drinking
sweet.
problem if you get started. Yeah, you have a problem if you're not drinking this one. That's a drinking problem.
It smells sweet, doesn't it?
It does.
It smells delicious.
It does
Very,
have a
very
little bit of
nice.
sweetness on the nose, and then you get that mocha right away, and then the creaminess kind of really rounds the palate off, and then as it kind of finishes, you get that spice. And they say in tasting bourbon, it takes 3 sips. That first sip kind of primes that palate, and then the
My
second
palate
sip
is
starts
officially
to...
primed.
And my sinuses are cleared.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
There we go. Who needs Claritin?
Who needs Claritin? Who need
If
Ohio
you're allergic to
Valley?
tree pollen or you're fighting a cold, hey, just get this right here. I'm cleaned out.
That's the cure to the Ohio Valley. It's more bourbon, more Maker's Mark.
John, thank you so much. I can't begin to tell you how much we appreciate your friendship and all the fun things you're doing here in the community, and we thank you for stopping by this morning.
Well, thanks for having me out.
All the
Enjoy your
details
My
will
new
be
BFF, my new BFF.
right.
John.
All the details will be up at themaxfm.com. Mo will be out tonight with the Max.